Alright boys, part 2 of this video, troop count. We'll go to Africa. There is, the English have 2 tanks, 3 infantry. The Americans have 1 infantry and 1 mech in Anglo-Egypt, Sudan. In Egypt, the Italians have 3 fighters. There's 1 German tank. The Italians have a tank, 4 infantry, and a artillery. In 98, they have a battleship, a cruiser, 2 transports. Italian Navy also has a destroyer in 94 and a destroyer in 93, and they took Algeria. They own Tunisia as well. There's an American mech in Morocco, and that's it for all of Africa. So let's pick up from the Caucasus. Germans, 3 tanks, 1 mech, 1 fighter, 1 TAC. Kazakhstan, 1 mech. Stalingrad, 3 German infantry. Rostov, 1 mech, 1 AA, 2 infantry, 6 tanks, 2 artillery. Germans have a tank, a mech, 2 infantry in Ukraine. They have a mech in eastern Poland, 2 infantry in Belarus, 2 mechs and 1 infantry in Smolensk. A fighter, 2 TACs and 3 infantry in Archangel, 3 infantry and a Strat in Leningrad. The Russians have an infantry in Vologda. They also have 6 infantry in Moscow, along with 7 tanks, 3 artillery, 2 AA, 3 fighters. There is 3 damage points, as best I can count, on the factory in Moscow. The Russians have an infantry, 2 mechs, an artillery in Bryansk, an infantry in Tambov. In Yakut, they have 3 infantry and 2 artillery. That's it for the Russian front. We'll now go to Greece. The Italians have 3 infantry. In Rome, they have 3 infantry, a Strat, and an AA gun. I think I already took care of that. Alright, Berlin. The Germans have 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry, 1 TAC, and 1 artillery. Now we'll go to C-Zone 113. The Germans have 2 destroyers, 1 sub, 3 transports, 2 carriers, a cruiser, 3 fighters, and a TAC. Germans have 3 fighters in Western Germany, 2 tanks, 3 AA, 7 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 mech. And the Italians have 4 tanks there. Let's head to Holland. The Germans have 2 infantry. Paris, they have 4 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 AA. In southern France, the Italians have 1 artillery. In Normandy, the British have 4 fighters. The French have 1 fighter. There are 2 French infantry, 3 American artillery, 2 American AA, 1 British artillery, 6 British infantry. Let's go to 112. 125, there's a British sub. In 112, there's a British destroyer. In 110, there are 2 British destroyers, 1 British carrier with 2 fighters on board, and 4 British transports. On those 4 British transports, there are, well, actually no, on American transports, of which there are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The British have 2 infantry, 3 AA, 1 mech, and 2 artillery. So there's nothing on the 4 British transports. Again, there are 8 American transports. There's also 2 battleship, 1 destroyer, 2 cruisers, 2 carriers, and 3 American fighters. In London, there are 5, 6, 7 infantry, 1 Strat, and 1 AA gun. In Gibraltar, there are 4 American infantry, 1 American artillery, 3 tanks. In Morocco, there's a mech. In C-Zone 91, there are 6 transports, 3 destroyers. C-Zone 101, 2 newly placed subs, 5 newly placed transports, 3 tanks in eastern United States, 2 mechs, and 5 infantry in central United States. That's the whole world. I believe we got it all squared away. Very interesting game, and I'm going into turn 7.